Good morning, BookTube, YouTube. This is Johnny. It is a Saturday morning. It is August the 31st, the last day of August. It is morning here in West Michigan. Like I said, it's 9:40. It's Saturday in the morning. Reading this morning for devotions, the Romans chapters 1 through 8. I'm on Romans chapter 3. Verses 9 through 20. So I've been reading that. Verse 20 of chapter 3 is a very famous verse. Therefore, by the deeds of the law, no flesh will be justified in his sight, for by the law is the knowledge of sin. So I was reading that. I also got out to read this morning Doing Theology with the Reformers by Gerald L. Bray. I'm using this camera, and it's been acting up, as I said, but here we go. I'm on page 782 in my 2019 diary. Yesterday, I volunteered at the library used bookstore, and I just want to show you the books I got at the Book Nook yesterday. I picked up 6 plays by Lillian Hellmann. I just showed you a biography of hers on Lillian Hellmann that my wife found at a local thrift store this week. I'm really into poetry and poets, and I found at the Book Nook yesterday Edwin Arlington Robinson, A Poet's Life by Scott Donaldson. I have Donaldson's biography on John Cheever, and I think he did a book on Hemingway. But anyway, this is Edwin Arlington Robinson, A Poet's Life by Scott Donaldson. I also picked up a biography on the poet John Berryman, The Life of John Berryman by John Haffenden. And then I picked up short stories by Peter Orner, Esther Stories. I just showed you I've been reading his essays by Peter Orner. Then I picked up this is New Testament Studies, Rudolf Bultmann, The History of the Synoptic Tradition. Then I picked this book up, Literary Trips, Following in the Footsteps of Fame, editor Victoria Brooks. I have this already. I didn't know this, but so this will go into the roving library in the van. And then I picked up this old hardback. This is kind of like 50 years, being a retrospective collection of novels, novellas, tales, drama, poetry, reportage, and essays, all drawn from the volumes issued during the last half-century by the Alfred and Blanche Knopf. They were very famous publishers of books. This came out in 1965. And then I picked up at the Book Nook another biography on the poet E. Cummings, Dreams in the Mere by Richard S. Kennedy. And then I picked up this little art book on Kahlo, a famous painter. We all know about her. I have all kinds of books on her. So I got that for and then I picked up this biography on the life of a poet, Rainer Marie Rilke by Ralph Freedman. So yeah, I got these biographies on these poets, this book on the painter, Kahlo, this retrospective. There's all kinds of, in here you have like on Raymond Chandler, Andrew Guy, Thomas Mann, E.M. Forster, William Cutler, all kinds of famous poets and writers, and So I got that. Ralph Bultmann, History of Synoptic Tradition, and short stories by Peter Orner, and another biography. I have another biography on the poet John Berryman, but I didn't have this one. I have poetry books by all these poets. I didn't want to bring them up at the lower level, but I love biographies, especially on poets and writers. So that's why I got the book Nook yesterday. I don't remember what I read yesterday. I think I'm still reading that book I showed you. I can't remember right now. Oh, I know. Yesterday at the book Nook, I read another roadside attraction by Tom Robbins. I'm almost done with that. Today is a Saturday. It's the beginning of college football. Probably my wife and I will watch college football. And yeah, so I just want to show these books, get them down the lower level, get them off the table in the living room. And so yeah, so I'll sign off. Hope you're having a good weekend. Here in West Michigan, it's like 70 degrees, very fallish, kind of chilly in the morning. We're babysitting our sons, Emily and Caleb's little dog, Ollie, this weekend because they're up north because there's some national holy day next week. I can't remember what it is. It's Memorial Day or Labor Day or something. So I'll sign off. I just want to show you these books and hope that this camera is filming. So thank you for the comments. Thank you for new subscribers, and do pray you're all doing well. Bye.